morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, coming back from a long bankers weekend. How's everyone doing this morning?
Good, man. Good.
Doing excellent. It was a nice long weekend.
It was. Coming off the holiday, getting back into the markets, opening up this weekend. Hopefully we start the weekend or the week, coming off of it here, the week positive and get some better rates. And that looks like a fake background. What a beautiful backyard you have, by the way.
Oh yeah, man. That's my backyard.
Those trees look like they're 100 feet tall.
They are. I cut them back. You remember the tree saga? So I cut them back. So
Is that set of the trees that killed your neighbor's tree set there? I feel like back in episode 2.
Yeah, one of them that is no longer there.
Wow.
So yeah, I had to cut those puppies back so it doesn't fall in my backyard either. So yeah, that was the importance of a survey.
Well, maybe we'll get that in a future episode. That's pretty good. But this episode is all about income limits. I think a lot of us get phone calls every day, especially with first-time home buyers, asking about programs. How can I get closing cost assistance? How can I get a lower interest rate? How can I get something? And a lot of those programs are based off of income limits today with the guidelines. A lot of those income limits are based off of AMI. AMI is area median income, and HUD, in their great wisdom, has finally updated the 2023 area median income limits. So now we're able to update guidelines. So what that means is now starting June 15th forward, income limits have increased across the board. So we want to go over the different programs. So now more buyers can qualify for those programs. That's the whole idea. More buyers qualifying for programs, get more buyers in houses. That all sounds good. What do you say, Tommy?
I said we keep getting them in houses. Agents are happy. The buyers are happy. We're happy. So there are different options. It's not always just 20% down. So there are plenty of options for plenty of different plethoras of people.
Absolutely. So the first program I want to get into, it's been one of the most popular programs out there these days, and it is the Home Ready or Home Possible program with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Why these programs are so popular is you don't have to be a first-time home buyer, and it's 3% down for conventional loans. The area median income or the income limit for Home Ready is 80% of the area median income. So what you have to do here is, or what we do, is when a buyer comes to us and they want to buy a property and they want to go with this specific program, we have to figure out the income limit. So you type in the address of the property. Excuse me. And as you can see here, it tells you what the area median income for that address is. And it's $81,520 for this specific program. So if you are qualifying for this program, making under that income limit, we can now qualify you. Anthony, that's up what, from 76,000 last year?
Yeah, I think it opens it up to a lot more borrowers that were just borderline of making it, being able to qualify for the program now.
And as you can see, it does put it in the upper right-hand column, Home Ready income limit, $81,520. So again, a lot of these programs out there, lenders or banks just aren't flipping coins and making up income limits. A lot of the income limits are based off of something. Mostly it's the area median income. The Home Ready program, this goes off of 80% of the area median income. That doesn't mean all programs are going to be this way. It just means that specific program is going to be that way. So that is the Home Ready. So let's get into the URA of Pittsburgh. So if you're buying in the city of Pittsburgh, and I'm going to pull this one up. This has two different options. Give me a second here. This is great podcasting.
I do enjoy the little blurbs you come in here with. People could see what we're talking about.
Yes. Okay. So, Anth, the URA of Pittsburgh, if you're buying in the city of Pittsburgh, they have two different options. They have an 80% of the AMI or the 115% of the AMI. If you want to go through this program and talk about the 7,500 or the 5,000 options for the buyers.
I guess I should unmute myself. So
Phone is probably going off.
So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is with clients today is liquid assets. Inflation. With inflation, everything costing more. Having the help to be able to buy a home as far as down payment assistance is huge. So the URA is just one of the programs that we work with to help home buyers. But, if they meet the AMI, the area median income limit, they can get up to $75,000 in down payment assistance.
Whoa.
Wait, 7,500.
75,000. Tom, shut off your phone. It's going to be ringing off the hook.
7,500 towards down payment assistance towards closing costs and down payment forgiven after 10 years. So it's a deferred loan, 0% interest, no payment. As long as you kept the property for that time frame, it would be forgiven in 5 years. So the other one, the 5,000 is 10 years. So, but yeah, I mean, looking at the household size, one family is 56,250. If you do the other product, it's 115.
One person, Anthony, not one family. One person.
One person. It's early Monday morning.
Just
Tuesday, baby. It's Tuesday.
I'm coming off of a long weekend, Father's Day. I got a teenager now.
Oh,
it was a good weekend. So yeah, one person household, 56,250, and then 80,845 up to 115%. So yeah, I mean, it does go up to more people in the household.
Anth, I don't know if these have been updated with the brand new income limits either. So this might be changing, but as of now, this is what they're advertising on their website. So again, we want to just let everyone know we're not pulling income limits out of our hat. They do come from somewhere. And again, a lot of the times they are based off of area median income for sure. But okay, now the final one. So we've done Home Ready, which has been a great program. We've done the URA, which has been a great program if you're buying in the city of Pittsburgh. Now we got to discuss the statewide program. This specific one we're going to talk about is for first-time home buyers. And again, Anth, we're going to hit you with this because I know you're the king of this program. And it's the K-Fit with PHFA. So while I'm pulling that up, you talk about the program. I'll get into the income limits.
Yeah, so the K-Fit is probably one of the most popular for PA. It is a state bond program, which allows the client for down payment assistance as well. Let me actually pull this up here so I can see what you're pulling. So, but it does have loan limits as well as income limits. So, the max, price limit is $481,100 for Allegheny County. Ultimately, you'll notice it's going to be different for each county. Specific, and then 1 to 2 member household, it's 1,026. I mean, that's a huge amount of money for a 2-family household. Considering these programs are not for, somebody making $500,000 a year. This is for low to moderate income families to help them become homeowners. And if it's 3 or 4, it's up to $117,900. So, I mean, that spread is pretty good. I mean, last year that was down to 75? I mean, it wasn't up to
it was 90. I believe it was 94,000 last year.
So, I mean, every little bit helps. I mean, that extra, $2,000 or $7,000 plus the, the 3 to 4 member household. So yeah, if you're married or not married, but you got 3 kids, you're good to go. You're in the 117.2 bracket or 5 bracket.
Absolutely. And here's why you continually have to call us, though, to get pre-approved. PHFA uses the household income. So this is for anyone over 18 living in the house. This is their income limit. When we talked about home ready, that was just for qualifying income. So if you just have one person on the mortgage and they qualify with their income, you don't have to count someone else's income. So please remember that. These guidelines can get confusing with whether it's household income or just qualifying income. So just for that caveat. But yes, this is for first-time home buyers to get into a property, to get that 5% closing cost assistance. Again, Anth is talking about everything's more expensive. Inflation is high. Costs are high. To be able to keep those funds in your pocket to buy the home is very, very, very valuable for sure. Tom, what have you been seeing out there in the market with buyers, getting seller assistance, not getting seller assistance, asking for the PHFA program, getting other down payment assistance programs?
So the PHFA program is awesome to combat seller's assistance. I don't want to scare away buyers to think that it is impossible to get seller's assistance, because that's not the case. I mean, I did just get seller's assistance on a deal this weekend. Not all of them can get it. Obviously, the agents can steer you in the right direction if there's other offers or what's going on the house. But I am seeing that this product, this PHFA product, can help combat a 6% seller's assist if you need it. You might only have to ask for 3. You could get another 3 from the PHFA program. I actually am doing one. It was $210,000. We're getting 5% from the K-Fit, which is going to let them get their closing costs under $10,000. So, I mean, these programs are not only helping people get their closing costs down to nothing. They only have to come with $1,000 minimum. But in some regards, they might have 20. She's stuck outside. There might be 20 to 25,000 closing costs, and getting 5%, $10,000 could just bring it down enough where we can get them still approved.
Absolutely. Just if you're a buyer out there, just don't throw your hands up and say, I can't buy a home, because there's a lot of options out there today. And a lot of the options are dependent on income limits. So we'll get phone calls. Do you have a program for this person, for that person, for this industry, for that industry? Most of the programs are based off of income. So call us, get pre-approved, and we can tell you that you may qualify for this program or that program, and get you into something that you didn't even know existed. Anth, you got anything else to finish us up here?
No, I think that's solid, man. I think the more information people know, that makes them a better informed borrower to be able to buy a house. So
beautiful. That's all I got. I believe we have a guest Friday. I have no idea whose turn it is. We will discuss that off air. But for everyone, prepare for a Friday guest, and have a great week, guys.
See you guys.
Later.